Hi, and welcome to this gentle or easy yoga class. In this smooth flowing class, we'll go through some poses with brief dynamic movement, real gentle to warm up the muscles, and then we'll hold into some stretches to help to improve and increase our range of motion. Let's get started seated, and we're just going to take some time connecting to the breath here. So the breath is the most important part of your practice. It's going to help to inform you when you're going too deep, when you need to back off a little bit, or when you might be able to go a little deeper. So the breath is the greatest teacher. Find a comfortable seat. You can sit on a cushion if it's difficult to sit up straight. Then rest your hands on your thighs. Close your eyes and draw your awareness inward. Start just by feeling the sensation of your hands on your thighs. Then start to observe your breath moving in and out through your nose. Slow, steady breathing. Focus on the exhalation and let all the air go out. As you breathe in, keep your neck and your shoulders completely relaxed. And fill in just 80%. And then send all the air out. Practice that one more time. And open your eyes. Bring your hands to your side. Raise your left arm up. Reach up and over and side bend over to your right. The breath we're focusing more on the exhalation, biasing exhalation, will help the nervous system to relax in the stretch. Come back up and change sides. Raise your right arm and side bend. Come back up. Come onto your hands and your knees. Cat-cow. Round through your spine. Tuck your buttocks. Round your lower back, middle, upper back, and neck. As you inhale, flip the sit bones up. Let your lower back drop towards the floor, middle, upper back, and neck. Let's do that 2 more times with the breath. Exhale to round. See if you can slow down your breath to help to improve and increase the range of motion. Inhale into the extension or back bend. One more, flow with your breath. Come into neutral spine and stretch back into child's pose. Big toes point back and touch. As you nestle your ribs in between your thighs, stretch your arms forward. Walk your hands over to the right and feel the stretch in your left side ribs. Walk your hands over to the left. Come back to center. To build heat, let's move through some dynamic movements and then we'll hold some stretches. So come up onto your hands and your knees, then curl your toes, lift your knees and stretch back. Downward dog. You can do this with bent knees, or if you have the hip and hamstring flexibility, stretch the legs towards straight. Then bend the knees again. Set the knees down, shift forward, lean into your wrist stretch. Stretch back into child's. Come forward. Lean into the wrist stretch. Curl the toes. Stretch back to dog. Straighten the legs as best you can. Bend the knees lower. Lean into the wrists. Stretch back into child's. Only lean as much as feels comfortable for your wrists, not too much stretch. Last one, come back up. Curl the toes, stretch back. And stretch the legs as best you can. And hold. If this feels too uncomfortable for you to hold the down dog stretch, you can just hold in child's pose instead. You can also use your dog's paws to rest your heels on if your dog is laying around. Then drop the knees down. Stand up on your knees. Bring your hands to your hips. Roll your chest open and your shoulders back. And then roll your chin to your chest. Round. Hips forward, squeeze the glutes, roll the chest open. Roll the shoulders open. Roll the chin to the chest, tuck the buttocks round. Last one, squeeze and roll open. And come to neutral. Now step your right foot out to the side, turning the thigh out. Take your left arm up, drop your right elbow, reach up and over, and then come back up. Reach the arm up and over. Come back up, and the third one will hold. Reach up and over, and see if you can sink a little deeper now that you've moved through that flow a couple of times. I was going to try to say flowed through that flow, but I don't think that that's proper talking. Find your exhalation again. Come back up. Let's change sides. Bring the right knee down and step the left foot out to the side. Take your right arm out to the side, palm up, and stretch over. Back up. Exhale, stretch over. Inhale up. Exhale, stretch over and hold. 80% breath in through the nose. And all the air out to relax deeper. Feel the ground supporting you. Release into the ground. Where can you let go of tension that you don't need to hold? And come back up. Turn to the front of your mat. Come onto your hands and your knees. Bring your right foot up to the outside of your right hand. Then press your left hand down and twist. Raise your right arm up. Hold there or lift the back knee to go deeper into the stretch. Bring the hand down, lower your back knee and stretch your hips back. Come forward. Bring your knee back so you're on all fours again. And change sides. Twist and raise your left arm up as you reach down through the back of the right shoulder into the hand. Hold there or deepen the stretch by lifting the back knee up. Bring the hand down, lower your back knee and stretch your hips back as you reach through your front inner foot down into the ground. Smooth the heel, big toe and little toe mound down. Slow exhalations to relax even deeper. Come forward. Bring your knee back. Then sit back and lower down onto your back for a bridge pose. Bring your heels close to your buttocks so your fingertips could almost touch. Press down into the four corners of your feet and lift your hips up. Now, as you lift, do a full exhalation. Send all there out and feel your front rib cage draw down towards your pelvis and in. Then reach your knees away from you. And as you do that, feel that the hamstrings turn on. That will help to reposition the pelvis, to move the buttocks out of the lower back. Now turn your palms up, press the upper arm bones down into the ground, and see if you can lift your hips up higher, keeping the exhalation of the front ribs. Expand the whole rib cage as you breathe in. Keep reaching the knees away from you. Feel the hamstrings strong. Strong hamstrings will help to reposition the pelvis and will help with diaphragmatic breathing. Lower your hips back down. Now open your arms out to the side. Take your knees over to the left. Let your right shoulder drop open. Bring the knees back to center and change sides. Let the knees drop over to the right. Come back to center and hug your knees to your armpits. Or if you're more open in your hips, you could take happy baby, reach onto the insides of the knees and grab hold of the outsides of the feet. Hug your knees to your chest and roll yourself up to seated. Cross your legs in front of you. Sit up straight and tall. If the thighs drop down, then you can start to slide your hands forward. If your thighs are starting to lift up, just pause in that position and breathe into that until it feels like your thighs can release down again. Let the knees drop. Let the whole spine go forward and down evenly. Come back up and change the cross of your legs. Come back up. Let's roll down onto the back and stretch the legs out for Savasana. Practice being still here for a few moments as we consciously relax the body. So you will notice through this conscious relaxation that you hold tension in the body, even when you're just laying here. So let's start by scanning in the face and in your head, in the scalp, the muscles of the face, the jaw, the tongue, relax completely. Let the eyes soften and release back. And your neck and your shoulders, can you relax deeper? Feel how your hands still hold tension. Can you empty the hands? Empty the tension in the arms. Feel in your abdominals. Relax the abdominals. Relax your back muscles. Empty the tension in the pelvis, in the groins and in the hips. Let your thigh bones drop. Let your shins drop and all the muscles in your legs relax. Feel the feet. Feel the soles of the feet spread. The toes, the ankles, the tops of the feet all relax. Feel how much more relaxed the body is. You're welcome to stay here longer in this conscious relaxation. Otherwise, bend your knees and roll to your side. And press yourself up. Thank you for joining me for this class. Namaste. Thanks for joining me for class today. If you're someone looking to deepen or advance your yoga practice, then I'm gonna recommend that you try the Conscious Movement Community. The Conscious Movement Community, or the CMC, is a course that I put together for people like yourself who are interested in deepening their practice. So it'll meet you at whatever level you're at in your practice and help you to advance. In addition to that, I post exclusive weekly videos that are a little longer, a little stronger, and I introduce a little more variety with poses and more advanced poses that you'll be able to do through doing the course. Also, I have all my exclusive courses over there, including the arm balance course, the handstand course, the chakra course. I'm always posting new courses. If you want to try it out, you can do it right now for 2 weeks free. So you can click the link right below or in the description to give it a shot. All right, I'll see you next time. Have a good one.